Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. Single player, I was about to say multiplayer. This is episode 3 days in a row, not bad. So, you're not supposed to be there. So, in between episodes, as I promised, I finished up the barn. This needs to go. Sorry. Bye. It's not completely finished. I do want to come back to it and change it some more, maybe add more stone and act as support. And obviously we're going to expand these, maybe this episode, probably another episode, because I don't want to keep working on the same thing for too long. But man, I really like it. And if you watched my older videos, you might notice similarities between this one and the farmhouse I made on that one. It was more of a plantation house, but outside of the block palette, it doesn't look very similar. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. So on this side, we obviously have one of the two entrances. It's going to be to where you can just drive, probably not a tractor, but like a horse-drawn carriage through here and deliver your feed into this. You can also store hay up there. We have a little crane. It's bent a little bit, so it gives it a little bit of a sense of weight once we put some actual wheat and stuff up there. Hay, which we have some over there. We also have windows on this side and that side. Over here we have the stable entrances. Well, not stables. Those aren't stables. We have the animal pen entrances. We have the main entrance for just entry on the other main entrance over here, and then these are two storage areas. This side is mainly probably going to be animal feed. This side's probably going to be stuff for tilling the crops that are going to be down here that we will probably work on this episode actually. We also have the fancy roof and stuff. I changed it out with oak to make it look a little better, and I'm pretty happy with it. Pretty happy with where it's going. Looks a little monotone, but that's fine. Alrighty, so I went ahead and took a few more minutes and fixed up the mine as well. Ignore that. But now, as you can see, oh my, I can't sprint down here. Okay, there it goes. All of this is now smooth stone. Took like 3 stacks of smooth stone, but it's worth it in my eyes because it looks 10 times better now. So I went ahead and gathered a bunch of materials, some dirt, and got some more iron hose. And we're going to start work on this farm. So as I stated earlier, I want the farm over here where this birch forest is, and I want a waterfall coming out of like an underground cave, maybe up there somewhere, and it comes out and goes over. This ravine's gonna go away. I'm gonna cover it in dirt. That's mainly why I have the dirt in the first place. And it's gonna form a little bit of a river with running into this lake that we're going to expand. And this entire area is just going to be farmland leading up to the edge here. Eventually we're going to terraform that out of existence too. Maybe I'll do that while we work on this. But yeah, let's see what happens. Alright, I just slept the night away, so let's go see what it looks like. Not great. Yet. Obviously. These things take time. I'm trying to do some custom terraforming here. Like this was all built up a layer, and most of this was torn down a layer, and this is where the river's going to flow into the lake, and I think I'm going to expand the lake in this direction and that direction, but not towards here. And I'm going to need to push that back too. It looks pretty weird the way it is right now. And this needs to go away as well. Actually, that's the river. That's hard. It's a hard choice. Oh no. We'll see. The lake is now expanded, and I put some of the water in. I'm gonna keep tweaking what the river looks like, and obviously I'm gonna need to add more blocks than just dirt and stuff. This is a garbage looking waterfall, but it was just spammed in there for temporary effect. I don't hate this. I don't hate it. Could be better, could be worse. So let's make it better. Well, first off, this little this half of the land, it coming in like this, it looks extremely unnatural. So let's fix that. Well, that definitely looks better. We're definitely going to need to add some custom trees into this field, so it doesn't just look like a flat wheat field, which is what it is. And it's going to need to expand over to, I don't know, probably about as far as from that hillside to this hillside over here, where this goes up twice. So I'm gonna have to cut down a bunch of trees, and I'm probably gonna get rid of that water over there and raise this up more. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff to do. Let's get to it. I recorded 2 update clips, but both of them were glitched out for some reason. It was just showing the pause screen and it wasn't actually showing the gameplay, so I guess I can redo it. So, I finished all the terraforming. Man, it does feel good to finally get something completed. And wow, it was a lot, about 20 stacks of dirt and 10 shovels. But it is done. So the plan is to have custom trees sprouted around. I'll have to figure out where to put all of them. We're gonna have a gate over here and a fence made out of like logs like this, and then like fence like that. Just like a really basic design. And then we're going to put an entire wheat field all throughout here, going from pretty much following like the hill face, going all the way up to where it dips down right there, because that's the natural gate. And the hill face basically goes all the way around. It's kind of like a valley over here. So the field in the valley. I like it. So let me go ahead and place where we're going to put all the trees at. I think that's pretty good placements for custom trees. I'm not sure if we're going to build all of them today, because that's a lot. And I'm already been playing for like 5 hours. But I do want to build at least one of them. So let's do this one first, and then I'll try to build a few of these between episodes. Alright, I think that looks pretty good as a frame. We need to add a ton of birch leaves, obviously, which means I need to go mining and get iron. So we're not gonna do that this episode, because I don't want to do a mining montage. It's already 9 o'clock and this needs to be out today. Hello, spider. But this is supposed to be roots, obviously, of the main branches, and then the fences are kind of little tiny off branches. It took me a while to get this right, because it was pretty, it was too tall, it was too flat, but over time I managed to get it more rounded and less tall. So yeah, I think that looks good as a tree frame. And overall, I think this project looks good, but it obviously wasn't going to get done this episode. And I will not do too much off camera. I'll just build a couple more trees. And hopefully we get to do a lot more on this next episode tomorrow. So I'll see y'all. Wait, F5. I am good at this. I'll see y'all tomorrow.